Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you all. Have you ever looked at your plate and felt a wave of guilt instead of joy? Do you find yourself stuck in a never-ending loop of crash diets, calorie counting, and forbidden foods, only to see no real change? Are you tired of the constant war between your mind and your body, between the food you want and the food you're allowed? What if you could stop punishing yourself and start nourishing yourself? What if the secret to lasting health isn't found in cutting out, but in tuning in? That's exactly what India's most loved nutritionist, Rujuta Diwekar, reveals in her transformative book, Don't Lose Your Mind, Lose Your Weight. The book isn't just a guide to shedding kilos. It's a roadmap to rediscovering your relationship with food and, more importantly, with your body. But before we dive into the delicious details of her philosophy, along with the flavorsome diet plan, let's get to know the woman behind this revolution. About the author, Rujuta Diwekar, the voice of wisdom. Rujuta Diwekar is not your average celebrity nutritionist. She's the powerhouse behind the fitness journeys of Bollywood stars like Kareena Kapoor and Alia Bhatt. But beyond fame, Rujuta brings something rare to the world of health advice: authenticity, simplicity, and a deep respect for Indian food culture. She's a trained sports science and nutrition expert who studied yoga, Ayurveda, and exercise science around the world. But at her core, she believes in common sense eating. Her message is simple: don't demonize food. Respect it, love it, understand it, and it will love you back. The foreword of the book, written by Kareena Kapoor herself, adds a beautiful personal touch. Kareena shares how, despite being in an industry obsessed with size zero, Rujuta helped her not just lose weight, but gain vitality, strength, and balance. She didn't have to starve. She simply had to listen to her body. And now, it's your turn to listen. So let's explore the world of food and nutrition, not in a rush, but in a relaxed, understanding tone, section by section, with the key takeaway to digest the information properly and mindfully. Let's the feast begin. Section 1. The Four Golden Rules of Eating. Rujuta builds her entire philosophy around four powerful, science-backed, yet culturally rooted principles. First is, never wake up to tea or coffee. Second, eat every 2 hours. Third, eat more when you're more active. Fourth, finish your last meal at least 2 hours before bedtime. Sounds simple? It is. But it's also revolutionary in a world that glorifies skipping meals and starving. They're lifelong habits that transform your metabolism, mood, and mindset. Let's break this down. One, never wake up to tea or coffee. Let's start with your morning ritual. If the first thing you drink is tea or coffee, your body starts the day dehydrated. Your stomach lining is dry and caffeine irritates it further. Instead, Rujuta recommends waking up with something light and nourishing: a banana, soaked almonds, or a teaspoon of ghee with warm water. This wakes up your digestive fire and gets your metabolism moving gently. Key takeaway: your first bite of the day sets the tone for your energy, digestion, and mood. Start with real food, not a stimulant. 2. Eat every 2 hours. This is radical in a world obsessed with fasting, but your body thrives on rhythm. Just like your heart beats consistently, your digestive system loves regular small meals. Every 2 hours, eat something light: fruit, nuts, curd rice, a homemade snack. This keeps your blood sugar stable, prevents cravings, and stops you from overeating later. Key takeaway: small, frequent meals are not overeating. They are strategic energy inputs that train your body to burn fat, not store it. 3. Eat more when you're more active. Food is fuel. When you're working, moving, or exercising, you need energy. This is the time to eat more, not less. On busy days, nourish yourself with full meals. On lazy days, lighten up. Match your plate to your pace. Key takeaway: don't fear food after a workout. That's exactly when your body needs it most. Finish your last meal at least 2 hours before bedtime. Digestion needs time, and sleep is not for digestion. It's for repair, restoration, and healing. Eating right before bed makes you sluggish, bloated, and tired the next day. Wind down with an early dinner. If you're slightly hungry at night, warm milk with turmeric is a perfect choice. Key takeaway: early dinners equal better sleep, equal better fat burning overnight. Let's jump on to our section 2. Section 2, losing your mind, the real diet problem. This section is a wake-up call. Rujuta says, it's not your body that's the problem, it's your mind. We've become obsessed with diets: keto, GM, paleo, liquid cleanses, each promising miracles. But all they really do is disconnect us from our bodies. Rujuta teaches you to stop outsourcing your eating decisions to trends, apps, or calorie counters. Instead, ask yourself, am I hungry? Am I full? Am I eating real food? She also busts some major food myths. Ghee is not your enemy. It lubricates joints, supports hormones, and helps fat metabolism. Bananas won't make you fat. They are rich in potassium and natural sugars that energize you. Rice is not the villain. Eaten in moderation, with dal and ghee, it's one of the best comfort meal for digestion and balance. Key takeaway: don't fear food. Fear disconnection. Traditional, seasonal, local food is your best friend. Section 3. A day in the Rujuta way. Your real-life meal plan. Rujuta walks us through a full day of eating. She has given us a sustainable diet chart. Let's break it down step by step. Morning, 6 to 8 a.m., pre-breakfast. Start your day with 1 banana, or 4 soaked almonds, or 1 teaspoon ghee with warm water. This sets your metabolism gently into motion. Breakfast, 8 to 9:30 a.m., big, hot, and wholesome. You can have poha, upma, idli, dosa, paratha with ghee. Avoid cereal bars, cold milk, packaged food. Eat what your grandmother ate, not what the ad on TV says. Mid-morning, 11 a.m., light snack, grab a fruit or tender coconut water or a handful of peanuts. Lunch, 1 to 2 p.m., the king's meal. You can have dal, rice, roti, sabzi, pickle, papad. Add curd or buttermilk for gut health. Use ghee on your rice. It helps in vitamin absorption. Evening snack, 4 to 5 p.m., supportive, not heavy. Tea, coffee, if needed, with chivda, murmura, or nuts. Avoid tea on an empty stomach. Dinner, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Light, digestible. Khichdi, roti sabzi, moong dal soup. Avoid fried, spicy, or meat-heavy dishes. Twilight, optional. A glass of warm milk with turmeric, if hungry. Key takeaway: food timing and sequence matter just as much as food quality. After this soulful diet chart, let's move on to our next section. Section 4. Section 4, the 3 pillars: eat well, move more, sleep deep. Rujuta insists that food is just one leg of the stool. To live a full, vibrant life, you must also move and rest. Exercise, daily, joyful, and varied. Find something you enjoy: walking, yoga, strength training, or dance. Your body loves movement. Don't work out just to burn calories. Do it to feel alive. You can do either of them. Do strength training 2 to 3 times a week. Walk daily. Try yoga for flexibility and calmness. Don't exercise to punish. Do it to celebrate your body. Next is sleep, sacred and non-negotiable. Rujuta insists you should reset your hormones. Poor sleep leads to cravings, low energy, and weight gain. Create a calming night routine. Put the phone away. Breathe deeply. Prioritize sleep like you prioritize food. She says 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep is crucial. Avoid screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Wind down with calming music, journaling, or gratitude. Key takeaway: fat loss happens during sleep. Poor sleep equals fat retention, cravings, and mood swings. Section 5. What about supplements? Rujuta isn't anti-supplement, but she's pro-food first. Unless you have a diagnosed deficiency, you don't need pills. But she believes most people don't need them if their diet is nourishing. Instead, she says, you need sunshine for vitamin D, ghee and milk for healthy fats, fruits, vegetables, and pulses for vitamins. If you're still lacking, consult a professional, but don't let supplements replace good food. Section 6. Food and Joy. Let go of guilt. Perhaps the most healing part of the book is this. If you eat with guilt, your body digests guilt. If you eat with joy, it digests food. Stop hating yourself after a slice of cake. Don't label food as bad or cheat. Every meal is a chance to nourish, enjoy, and live. Festivals, family dinners, that street-side samosa, they're all part of a rich, beautiful life. Eat them with intention, not guilt. Final takeaways. Start today. Here's your cheat sheet to living the Rujuta way. Begin your day with real food, not coffee. Eat every 2 to 3 hours. Listen to your body, not the diet industry. Move daily. Walk, lift, dance, stretch. Sleep like it's your superpower. Stop fearing food. Start loving it again. You don't need to punish your body to get healthy. You don't need to count every calorie or chase every trend. You just need to come home to your roots, your rhythms, and your real self. So today, don't lose your mind. Lose the guilt, lose the fear, and let your body lead the way to balance, joy, and effortless well-being. In the end, it's not about the perfect body, the strictest diet, or the number on the scale. Instead, it's all about coming home to yourself, to trust your body, and to eat with love, not fear. Let every meal be a moment of care, because true wellness begins not with losing weight, but with finding yourself. Thank you, truly, for spending your time with us today. Your presence, your curiosity, and your willingness to grow mean more than words can say.